Welcome back, guys. Today is the day we're going to see the Palax in full processing mode. We're all set up, ready to go. Let's see how it goes. Should I take that off? Probably not there too. I thought it was filming, but it obviously wasn't. Well, I've done the first cage with it, it didn't take long. forgot to mention, this is a brand new IBC. So let's see how quickly we can do it. Well, granted it's 50 centimetre stuff, but that is well and truly full. As you can see, the X-Aim is doing its job nicely. Nice even splits. I didn't have to touch the wedge hydraulic once. Look at that. So this is the wedge. I didn't touch that once. It just, I let it do its thing. You can see it going up and down. It's really cool. Obviously, some logs, they start off wider and tapering down. You can see the knife, it comes up at the beginning when the first bit of the log goes through, and it's really big. It comes up, and as you're cutting it, it drops it down a couple of, a centimetre or two at a time, just to try and get in middle of the log, so you don't get in all these slithers. But that is well and truly full, and that is ash, but that was pretty big, and it was flying through it. It did get caught up there once on the circular saw blade, and the belts squealed a tiny bit, so I let off, and it was absolutely fine. But that's one thing you just got to it's one thing you got to bear in the back of your mind is it's belt driven, so you can't burn your belts out. But extremely quick. I mean, I started the camera, and when I stopped it said 7 minutes something. I mean, 7 minutes for an IBC out of smaller timber is pretty quick. Granted, I know it is 50 centimetres, but let's say 10 minutes an IBC for standard size logs, the 25 ones I normally do. That's pretty good going. That's pretty good going for small stuff. I mean, perfect 4-way stuff. One thing that might not be so obvious is I'm stood up straight. I'm 6'6". For me, it's quite hard to find a good machine for this. I'm stood up straight. I can look down through there. I can see a clear line of sight all the way through there, and I can see the back plate. Really good. Still getting used to the machine. Still one-handed. when it gets up towards the end, just be mindful it doesn't pinch the knife. See, I should have stopped halfway through there and just cut it in half. But I do like to hold this down on the log. This lever here applies pressure to the log, and I like to just hold it down, stop it from moving when it's cutting. So that's only on the last bit of the log. Basically the knife fits up here. There we go. Half the cage done. Well, it's really full. You get into the motion of it, and I just need to learn when you get to the end of the log, you need to cut it in half. I can't have them too long, so it's just reminding me how to do that really. But speed wise, you guys hopefully you admit that that is quick. It's quicker than anything else I tried. The circular saw blade's so nice. I've done 3 IBCs and look at the pile of sawdust. There's barely anything here. So fine. No oil, I haven't had to buy any oil. It's obviously dry. So yeah. So it's probably not a true kind of test really, because I'm doing 50cm logs. I don't normally do 50cm logs. I'm normally at 24, so I will be doing some smaller logs, obviously a load of smaller logs, but this order's come in and I would like to get it ran through. Yeah, the ram's fast, the saw's fast. I'm actually having to feather very slightly this saw blade through the big stuff, but it is hardwood, don't forget. There we go, another IBC done. Didn't take us long at all. Well, that was 13 minutes, including moving the cage out of the way, with 2 cages. God, that is quick. Interesting to know stats when we get down to the smaller stuff, the 24cm stuff, but that's seriously quick, that is. Some of it sounds quite dry, which is nice. So, yeah. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's nice. It's a nice machine to use. I'm gonna go up and get some more timber in a minute. Do another 6 cages. So I've got 6 cages of logs from that one trailer full and grab full. So that works quite well. It's a bank holiday, so I'm not going to be working all day, but if I can get another 6 cages done, that'll be 12, and that'll be 1/3 of the order done already. We could easily do another 18 tomorrow. Oh, actually, I did say I was going to do only 20 this time, didn't I? So, yeah, we'll do another 8 tomorrow, and then we'll go on to the small stuff. And I'll be sure to bring you a video when we get on the small stuff. Andy's in tomorrow, so I'm quite keen for Andy to get quick on this machine as well. See which one he prefers using. So it's a few days after, and as you can see, we have finished off all the long logs. What do you think of the new Palax, guys? So yeah, this is a good few days after now, and we are back to processing normal size logs. As you can see, there's a few offcuts that have been chucking behind us. Processing lots of timber, and he's getting really used to the machine as well now. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Is it quick? I certainly think it is. It's the perfect machine for this job. The smaller timber, anything bigger than that can go through the Firewood factory. That is also a fantastic machine, lovely and automated. The biggest thing that I love, well, two big things I love about the Palax is the circular saw blade and the X-aim, the automatic X-aim. What a game changer that is. I think that should come as standard on all little machines, especially these kind of conventional processors. Yeah, what a machine. It's been absolutely faultless. We did jam up the saw blade pretty hard in a log at the kind of end of the day, and obviously the saw blade was fairly warm and whatever else, and it has actually warped it, but the dealership have been fantastic. I ordered a brand new blade, a circular saw blade, and it was sent out on Friday, and it was here today on Monday. So we'll get that fitted tomorrow morning, and then we'll be back to normality. So at the moment it's making a little bit of noise. It is still cutting fine because it hasn't warped that much. It's only warped about 2 or 3 mil. So we are still running it. But yeah, the dealership were absolutely fantastic, and they sent another one out almost straight away, and we've got it in a couple of days over the weekend. So really good backup, very impressed, very happy with that side of things. We will just send off this circular saw blade and just get it kind of re-flattened out. They have to put it through a big press. It's obviously hardened steel, and there's only certain ways you can do it, I should think. But yeah, so we'll have a spare always, hopefully, just in case something like that does happen, and then we can switch it back out again. Don't get me wrong, wasn't cheap, but it's good to have a spare. And then I don't think, well, hopefully, getting it flattened out isn't going to cost too much money. It doesn't need any tips or anything, it just needs flattening out, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too expensive. So yeah, this is going to be it for this video today, guys. Bit of an introduction to the processor. There's going to be plenty more of this to come. If you are interested in a Palax, don't forget to look in the description below. I'll leave all the dealer details. Don't forget to mention the channel. It might help out, but it also helps us out as well. So that is going to be it for today. If you did like it, don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.